fucking the dynamic duo.
That's it.
Oh god.
So then you steal it a big day.
I know. So I'm drowning a little bit, but you know, it's comfortable.
We got a couple of ninjas teaching class. I mean, what the fuck is happening?
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 5,000 hours later.
I'm pretty sure they're playing a practical joke on you at this point. Like, this is literally this mat. Gordon, how much did this mat cost? It was like $30,000 for this one. We have the world's most expensive mat and the world's cheapest, most feeble mop club.
Top of the morning. How you feeling?
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable in this thing right here, you know. But honestly, I'm excited. I trained in the gi like most of my life, so it'll be fun to you know, kind of start teaching and spend a little bit more time in the gi. I don't think I'll compete in the gi anytime soon, but it'll be fun to start teaching a little bit.
You look great.
Thank you. I actually get to display this hard-earned black belt. You know, it's something I thought I would never get.
Our highly organized merchandise room.
6 a.m. and in the gi. Wow, look at that.
5:44. There you can see it. Jason Dolphin floating on Ty's belt.
Yeah. And Luke Griffin is trying to teach him, which is not going to end up that great. Wrap it around. We'll waste a couple times. He's coming.
Like this? Am I doing it right?
No, take it the other way around.
Okay.
So you'll start with the end on the side, so he's coming. Yeah. I'm sure you can do it the other way. I just don't know how to do it the other way.
Another way easy way to do it.
Should I just restart?
And they're both layers. Through and then pull.
Perfect. Good to go.
Alright guys, let's get started. Let's just bring it in. And one of the most common positions that we find in Jiu-Jitsu, and one of the most basic things, one of the earliest things you learn is dealing with closed guard. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, so you want just the wrist. You don't want to go too far, because then if you pull your elbow out and this arm's too far across, then he passes that elbow across. So you want to go as shallow as you can with the elbow retracted back.
While I'm here.
So he's going to be trying to pull you forward, so if he passes an arm across, good. Good. Now from here, the whole thing is that when he tries to scoop, if he tries to scoop your leg, start creating angle, it's going to be no good. All right, so go back. So you want to be constantly walking that left leg away from him towards your right. Good. And now as you're circling, focus on pulling the elbow back. Good. Good.
We're going to pull everything in.
Are you drifting too far to one side of the elbow cross? Good.
Once he crosses this arm, you know you have to move out of this.
Nate. Trying to get like 1 or 2 a day.
Yeah.
I'm Jason.
You're doing pretty good, bud.
Thanks.
It's insane that you're wearing this, knowing that you're a serial killer in the mat, so you're wearing a white belt.
Have
So
to.
yeah, it's insane to see.
Have to.
I like it. He looks pretty on it. It's very pretty.
Now, right from here, take an Achilles grip with one leg or one arm. Good. Now take your right elbow inside of your leg. Now just split the legs and take one knee inside. Yeah. You can go there, or you can just put your foot on the hip and just take your right knee in. Exactly. You split the legs with the Achilles grip.
Gotta tie my pants better.
What's going on?
They're slipping off. I think I got a size too big.
One person, long overdue, needs a promotion. Jason Nolf. Get me blue belt. This is maybe the first time he's ever worn a white belt, and he's getting his blue belt today. If you guys don't know Jason, he's one of this country's legendary wrestlers. He's been competing. He does jiu-jitsu tournaments, and he's like, I only want to fight the best guys. Like, why don't you just like do some local tournaments, like get the hang of it? He's like, no, I want to fight the best guys. I'm like, all right, sounds good. So, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. You want me to run you through, or do you want to just try it yourself?
I'll try it.
You want me to hold the blue one while you take the white one off?
Yeah, that works. Hey, end of an era.
Started at 6 a.m., ended at 7.
The shortest white belt in
The shortest white belt in history.
Alright. I'll try it out. You always want this thing on the right. So we're like this, boom. It's not even at all. Now I forget already.
Perfect. Exactly.
Perfect.
You gonna do a picture over here?
And then you get it coming. I'm gonna attempt to learn everyone's name. It's gonna take me probably 6 months, but I'll be asking your names throughout. Other than that, let's just go into some half guard passing today, where we have our partner down. You want to have your left hand fed through, and you're going to be grabbing you're going to switch your hands. So your left hand has a cross face. Good. Now you're going to be grabbing his lapel on this side, exactly. Yep. Good. Now walk towards me, push his knee down, move to the 3/4 mount. Very good. What was your guys' names? Jackson what? Eddie. What's up?
I thought you still had a big day.
I know, so I'm drowning a little bit, but you know, it's comfortable.
We got a couple of ninjas teaching class over here. What the fuck is happening? Nate. Rich. How about your job? Nice to meet you. Is it Andy? Nice to meet you. How are you, John? Good to see you. John. Pleasure. Felix, I didn't ever see you with a gi before. This is mind blowing. Not even in New York did you ever wear a gi. Good to see you, buddy.
Good. Now if he tries to bridge, there's no hip connection. So now put your butterfly hook in, and now you can go to work. Good. Good. So make sure there's adequate hip-to-hip separation before you put the butterfly hook in. What'll start happening is we'll be here, we'll go into a high tripod, we'll try to insert the butterfly hook, and you feel like you just don't have the dexterity to get your butterfly hook in. So you have one of the best casting positions in the sport, and you end up kind of stalemated because you can't get your butterfly hook to the inside. Understand this simple dilemma. If you can't get your butterfly hook inside of his knee, so if you can't win the inside position of your foot relative to his knee, you win the battle of inside position with your knee relative to his hip. All right, so let's look at that. So right from here, if I feel like he tracks me nice and high and I can't put the butterfly hook in, all we're gonna do is we're just gonna take our knee and just wedge it right inside of our partner's hip. When Luke tries to stay above my knee, it's gonna be difficult because now I can push his hips down. When he tries to put his knee in good position from here, we can always insert our butterfly hook. All right, first advanced class here. You guys look good today. A lot of you guys did the beginner class and the advanced class. Just some stuff from half guard. Making sure that we always go into a high tripod before we insert the butterfly hook. The main thing we're looking for is to create a separation of the hips from our partner's hips, so that if he gives a strong bridge, he can't actually transmit the power of the bridge through his hips into our hips and off balance us. So making sure that we always go into a high tripod first before we insert the butterfly hook, and whenever we can get the double underhooks, it's always going to be better than just the top head and arm. So we looked at using the far side lapel, passing from there, and then switching to a head block crossface, going double unders, and then some passing options from there. So you guys did great with that.
All right, 2 classes in.
So we didn't have an overflow. I miscalculated very badly on the amount of people that I thought would come. I thought it would be way overflowing, and then it dawned on me when I was like halfway through the beginner class. I'm like, oh, it's Monday morning and people actually have to go to work. So I'm sure the morning classes will pick up, but right now everyone's at like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. People are at work. So we didn't have a giant overflow. The 9 a.m. and then the 12 p.m. will be the test, because 12 p.m. is when everyone's off for lunch. That's when all the pros train. It's not super early. So if we can not overflow at 12 p.m., we'll be in pretty good shape.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 5,000 hours later.
I'm pretty sure they're playing a practical joke on you at this point. Like, this is literally this mat. Gordon, how much did this mat cost? It was like $30,000 for this one. We have the world's most expensive mat and the world's cheapest, most feeble mop club. My God.
What you can do with this is you can take it outside and make sure the lines and the parking spots are clean. So Dante, our friend Dante Rivera, he convinced one of Ricardo Almeida's students. He convinced one of Ricardo Almeida's students that he had to go outside and keep the parking space lines clean because it was important for the business. And he was out there scrubbing the parking space lines. So if I can convince someone to do it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Big Dan. If I can convince someone to do it, that's going to be a win.
We look at our opponent's elbows coming off the mat. The second someone's elbows come off the mat, that sends a very clear signal to you. The only reason a guy takes his elbows off the mat is because he wants to stand up. There's no other reason to do it. So we're going to throw in a thigh pry with our right hand. We're going to take our left hand, we're going to put our hand on our training partner's chest with our elbow behind his shoulder, just like this. Now, from here, we're going to take our knees off the floor, we're going to come up to our toes, and we're going to run aggressively in a circle around our opponent and break him down to his belly with a spiral ride. Break him down to his belly, into a spiral. Let's look at that again. Find this space here. So we take our head forward and we put our chin right on the back of our training partner's head. We take our 2 feet and start walking around this way with our knees off the mat. Walking, walking, walking. Now stop right there at the back. Your opponent's center line, the line that runs straight down his spine. We want our 2 feet on each side of that line. So what we're going to do is keep our butt high. We're going to walk around as far as you can. Foot, 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 go, 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 go. Now, when we get to the center line, we're going to take the back leg and we're going to step all the way over into this position. Now we're going to pull and drop them right between our knees. Beautiful. Hooks in immediately, and we're ready to start attacking. As much as you like the idea of all these 5 cycles,
see how strong this kid is. Ready? Weak. This weak generation of kids, man. Like 400 now. What are we gonna do?
a lot of unfamiliar faces here, so let's put some ground rules down for training. You cannot perform a move like Kani Basami where you jump directly onto your opponent's leg. This is not acceptable. But no technique which involves jumping directly onto your opponent is acceptable. No flying triangles, no flying arm bars. Okay, fellas, let's get hydrated, ready for action.
What up, Warren?